Hey guys, I am going to show you a real quick tip using the prong tool and the filter tool. So here I have a 1.5 carat diamond, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the prong tool that we're all familiar with to go ahead and create some independent components that I can use for the setting. So generally speaking, the prong setting is here, and as we're all familiar, I can go through and set this up however I want. Here I'm going to use 4 prongs, and I can use the custom prong, square prong, round prong. We'll stick with round for the case of this argument. And I'm also going to go through and set up my top and bottom sections. I use a custom section here. Of course, we know that if I use the hand tool, I can select a section that I've drawn, or if I use the library, I can come down and now I have access to all these different rails. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to select a random one. We'll say rail 6 here, and we'll resize it down. Something about like that. And then we can use a different bottom section if we wish. Again, for the case of this demo, we'll just do something custom, and we'll grab, it doesn't matter, we'll say this one. We of course need to shrink that down. And I can of course decrease this distance, move this up closer to the bottom of the stone, but for the sake of showing you the filter tool, we'll just leave it how it is right now. I can make all my different modifications I want, continue to do this to set it up, just depending on the end goal. But the purpose of this demonstration is to show you this little button right here. Now this merge feature, normally this is checked by default. If I leave this checked, it's going to create one prong setting, and it's going to be all combined as one piece, and it is what it is. If I uncheck this, you'll see that I can do something pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and validate. Now I've got my prong setting created. But now what I can do is I can go back to the solid module. I can go down to this filter tool right here, and I can click on it, and this is going to allow me to create independent elements that I can use in any shape, waveform that I wish. So by selecting these, I can create another subgroup, validate, and now you'll see that I have my prongs as well as this subgroup here. Now if I wanted to do the filter again, create another subgroup, and on and on and on. Now what I can do is if I hide my stone, I'm going to select it here, hide. Now I have my independent units that I can use to go in and modify these any way, shape, form that I wish. And again, with the custom rails or drawing your own patterns, the possibility are really endless. So if we wanted to do, let's say, a bidirectional bend on this to create a specific look or shape, or you get the idea. And that is using the prong setting tool and the filter tool to be able to create some really cool components. Thanks.